by and taking an interest in the video, and I hope you enjoy it. So I got a whole load of brushes from Real Techniques. I did end up buying it at West online store just because it was way cheaper to get it on the online store with postage and packaging compared to if I would to get it Superdrug, which is just a drugstore that has like drugstore makeup and stuff like that. So I decided to buy a whole lot of brushes off the website, and I did go a bit overboard just because I wanted to get it all together instead of getting them one by one when I had to pay for postage and packaging anyway. Came in this pink box right here. It took around, I think, 2 weeks for it to come, which is not bad when they say that you have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for your package to come. So yeah, came in this box right here. Yeah, I got a total of 17 brushes, and that came to a total of £81 including postage and packaging. If I were to buy it in the Superdrug store, all these brushes in the Superdrug store, it will cost way more. All of the brushes and the brush sets come packaged in this these plastic cases, so it will say, it will either be purple, orange or pink depending on the type of brush, and it'll say the brush's name on the front, and it also tells you what you can use the brushes for, and as you can see them set there, it tells you what you can use each brush for and what the names are. So overall, what I love about each brush is they're extremely soft, they're extremely fluffy. At the back it actually says the name of the brush. Now I used to watch videos and they're like, oh, I forgot the name of this brush, but it's Real Technique. So I always thought that they just didn't have a name on it. Maybe before they didn't have a name on it, but now they have the actual name of the brush. The first brush I bought is the Expert Face Brush. Now this is for liquid foundation. It's extremely soft and extremely dense, so it will give you that nice full coverage look and like a flawless finish to your makeup. So far I really do love it. I just wish it was slightly bigger, that is all. But other than that, it's an amazing brush. The handle's quite chunky, like some of the bigger brushes, the handle can get a bit quite chunky. The next one I got is this powder brush, and this is huge and extremely soft, as you can see. I love this one, and it works the powder into my face so nicely. And what I find about these brushes is, like, especially like the powder brush, the blush brush and stuff like that, I don't know, they're so fluffy that they don't pick up a lot of product. So I think with these brushes it will be really hard for me to pack my product on a lot or have harsh lines, or just because they're just so fluffy and so light. The next brush I got is this concealer brush. It's the small concealer brush which is angled slightly, and I love this to contour my nose, and that's literally the only thing I use it for, actually, just to contour my nose, because I think it fits perfectly there. I was using another brush before to contour my nose, and I just found it was just too big for my nose. The next face brushes that I got, these are the orange ones, is the Core Collection set. So the Core Collection set comes with a detailer brush, which is just for example, if you want to put some concealer in your eyes. I personally use this for if I'm putting corrector in my eyes, just because I think it's too small for concealer. But with corrector, I just want to pull it in certain spaces, like I just have dark circles around my eyes and not necessarily all the way here. So you also get a pointed foundation brush. Now I haven't yet used it just because I don't know, I'm not that keen on pointed foundation brushes. If anything, I use it for concealer underneath my eyes, but in general I use my beauty blender on my finger just because I find it blends well. But I wanted to get the Core Collection for the buffing brush, which I think will be great for buffing in powder. Once you finish all your makeup, just to buff it in, flawless finish. But I actually use it to apply my bronzer to my cheeks and my forehead and just below my jawline. I just love the size of it, and I think it is perfect for applying bronzer. The last brush in the Core Collection is the panoramic. Oh, what? The next brush in the Core Collection is the contour brush. So you can use this to contour your face. I don't like this contour just because I don't think it's big enough, and I like my contour to be sort of blended out. I don't like it too harsh, and so yeah, I mainly use this with my highlighter just to highlight the main area, just because it's nice and fluffy and it's not too concentrated, so it does put it on my skin quite lightly. And as with any set, you do get this travel case with it. That's handy, but I don't know if I will use it just because my brushes will probably probably be on my vanity, or if I'm going away. I'm just putting my brushes in this clear case just because I have a whole load of brushes. So yeah, that's it for the face brushes. Now I'm gonna go on to the pink brushes here. And they also come in like a pink case as well. This first brush is the sculpting brush, and I really wanted to get this because I'm getting into contouring my face. So I wanted to get this just to contour my cheeks and my forehead and my jawline, just because I think it will sit perfectly on my cheeks and then on my jawline. It seriously does blend the product so nicely, and it's quite dense, which I love. I just think it's so soft and it's so quick. Like, I'm not there forever blending out my contour. So the next brush here is a setting brush. This is extremely light, extremely fluffy, and it's great for setting underneath the eyes. Now, if I didn't have any product on this prior to highlighting, I would use it also for highlighting, just because it's nice and soft, and it distributes a small amount of product on your face. Like, it's not concentrated like most of the brushes, like I said before. The next brush I bought again is this blush brush. This is just as soft as the powder brush. It's amazing, but it's slightly tapered. It can be in my blush pan for ages, just swirling it around, and when I put it on my face, it's like there isn't a whole load of product on my face, which I just love because I don't like the harshness on my face. I like something that looks quite natural. So I definitely love this blush brush. The last finished brush I bought is this retractable kabuki brush. Now, I mainly bought this just to put in my bag because the kabuki brush I have at the moment is just getting too much dust, and of course it will gather bacteria because it's not being protected. So I just thought this kabuki brush would be perfect for my bag. It does say that it's perfect for powder. You can use it for your bronzer because it has that nice angle. You can use it for blush, so it's a good multi-purpose brush for your handbag. And I just love this technique. Like, look at that, it's so cool. Okay, so moving on to eye brushes. I got the silicone liner brush, which I think is amazing, and as you guys know, I'm a lover of winged eyeliner. Also, I wanted to get into using gel liner just because I heard that it's longer lasting and you get a better finish with gel liner. So I decided to go for this silicone brush. It is amazing. I've used it a few times. I did notice though that you have to coat the brush like all over for it to work properly. Otherwise, if you don't put enough, it sort of pulls your eyelid. And what I do is that I just lay it down like that, and I sort of twist it all around until it's fully coated all over and it's got a nice amount of product on it, so that it just glides on. And once I did do that, it glided on my eyelid so nicely. And the next brush I got is this shading brush. I wanted to get more eyeshadow brushes just because the set I think I have maybe 4 eyeshadow brushes, and you know when you want to use the same brush but use a different colour, but it's already got that colour on it, so you're sort of in a pickle. So I thought I'll get more eyeshadow brushes, even though I have similar brushes to these already. So this is a shading brush, and I haven't used the eyeshadow brushes that much. The one eye brush that I have used is this brow brush, which I think is great. When I first looked at it, I was like, it's a bit big and a bit wide, so I thought it wouldn't be good for my brows, because the brow brush I use at the moment is quite thin. But it is great because it's so wide, it spreads the product out nicely, so you're not left with sort of a really dark eyebrow, and it looks really nice. That brow brush is part of the starter set for the eyes, so that's the brow brush. You also get in the starter set for the eyes is a fine liner brush, which I'm probably not going to use because I have the silicone brush and I prefer it so much more. Next brush you get in the starter set is the base shadow brush, and then you also get the deluxe crease brush. You also get the accent brush. Now this is a brush that was faulty, and I sent it back because when I got it, like when I opened each package, each brush or whatever, I sort of went like that just to make sure there wasn't like too much fallout or shedding and stuff like that. And when I did it to the accent brush, all of the hairs came out, probably 95% of the hairs came out. Now they are sending me a replacement product. I just hope that it comes before I go on holiday. So yeah, that's all the brushes I got. I'm so happy with my brushes. If you have any comments, questions or concerns, just leave them down below, and I'll see you in my next video. If you are in the UK and thinking about getting Real Technique brushes, just go on the US website. It's so much cheaper. Even when considering posting packaging, is way cheaper than actually buying it in the super drug stores. Hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, stay sweet.